64 of you that have had to hear that. But one thing before the spot kicks, we know we need to be proud of the boys, but one thing I want to personally mention is thank you very much to every Chippenham Town fan who has listened to us this season. This has been my first venture into commentary, this has been Matt's first venture into commentary. We've put so much effort in, and thank you so much for the nice messages you've all put in. We really appreciate your support, and that is also echoed. I've spoken to Gary, I've spoken to Neil at the club. They also want to pass on a massive amount of support from the club, as we know there's been a large number of fans that have come to games this season, made the atmosphere what it is, and at the moment you need to make yourself proud, Bluebirds fans, because you've cheered the team on, and at the moment there's 5 kicks away from almost what seemed to be was impossible. We've just gone up 30 listeners in 1 second. I can't believe what I'm saying. What I'm eagerly now awaiting for is we go away from football cliches, as we're going back into the action now. Which way will we be kicking? The way that me, Keane and Matt are currently sat in the media area, the Dartford fans are being left.
I prefer it to be that end, because we'll be able to see where it's going.
The Dartford fans are on the right hand side of us, and the Chippenham fans are on the left hand side. I think we are going to be kicking on the right hand side in front of the Dartford fans. It's going to be the long walk. I'd be interested to see. It's going to be a battle of the number ones, really. Will Henry, who's been so good this season. He's saved 3 penalties in this season in open play. 2 against Slough, 1 at home, 1 away. And then 1, I believe, against Oxford City as well, which have been crucial to getting them where they are. And it's the final couple of spot kicks now. Steve King looks on nervously. Sammy Corders looks on nervously. It's going to be that man, Luke Allen, to take first. He's got the ball for darts.
It's worth pointing out the last playoff penalties that Dartford took part in, they skied 3 over the bar in a playoff final against Weymouth, if that's anything to go by. Luke Allen, I believe, who's stepping up first, was one of those who skied it. They kicked towards the Dartford fans behind that goal, the academy end they call it, and I'll hand back over to Jamie, who'll guide us through this penalty shootout. Come on, the Bluebirds.
Hold your horses, stay up, don't go to bed yet. This is it. This is what could come down to Chippenham's season. Luke Allen, he's going to step up. Right-footed, he's got that big fluorescent green monster almost of Will Henry who's going to be up against him. Silence falls on Prince's Park. The first spot kick for Luke Allen to be taken. And it's saved by Will Henry! First blood to Chippenham Town! Steve King looks on in disappointment. It was a good penalty really by Luke Allen. It was a good penalty by Luke Allen. And Steve King just sits in them away, the commentary now.
Apologies for the foul language there as Jordan Young steps up. Jamie blocked in a view by the Dartford manager. And as he makes a comment towards me, as Jordan Young steps up, back to Jamie.
Jordan Young's the second left-footed penalty taker for Chippenham. Jordan Young for Chippenham Town. Saved though by Charles Cook. It's level pegging, both sides missed their first penalty kicks. Both have been good penalties. Jordan Young there just smashed the ball down the middle of the goal. And it was, I mean, the Luke Allen penalty was a good one. It was on the left-hand side. Down the middle. Adi Aziz is coming up, the man who's been brought on. First right-footed penalty. Oh no, sorry, I do apologise. Luke Allen was right-footed. He went bottom left. Adi Aziz, the man who's been brought on. I'm not sure if he's brought on to take a penalty, but he's going to be taking one now. Both penalties so far have been saved. Adi Aziz to step up for the darts. It's a second successive penalty save for Will Henry. It was an easy save for the Chippenham number 1. And Dartford have now missed 5 consecutive playoff penalties. Adi Aziz again, it wasn't a poor penalty. It was just a night. Over 1,000 listeners into our Mixlr chat now. It's going to be Tom Mayhew to take this. If he scores here, Chippenham are going to go 1 up in the shootout. The Dartford fans are behind. Apologies for my lack of breath. I will regain myself as I will regain nervousness. But the man who needs to have his composure now is Tom Mayhew. He's going to be taking right-footed, I believe. He's got the jeering Dartford fans with him. 3 penalties so far, 2 for Dartford, both saved, 1 for Chippenham. It was saved. Tom Mayhew's going to step up. He's on loan for Bristol Rovers. They scored 7 this week. Is Tom Mayhew, he scores! First goal, first blood to Chippenham Town. The Bluebirds have the first green mark on the scoreboard. 1-0. 4 penalties, 3 missed, 1 scored. And at the minute, as it stands after 121 minutes, Chippenham Town might be going through. Tom Mayhew gets a big hug from Chippenham Town counterparts. It's now going to be Christian Campbell who's going to be stood there. He's going to strike left-footed. Christian Campbell, he's been received a lot of ball in this match. He's now got Will Henry left-footed. Is Will Henry going to make 3 successive penalty saves? Campbell steps up, buries it into the roof of the net. Dartford scored it there first. Christian Campbell just wellied the ball towards Will Henry, while he stood in the middle of the goal. Tensions ever increasing. 3 penalties done for Dartford, 2 missed, 1 scored. Danny Greenslade now, the left back. He must have nominated himself to take a penalty. We've not seen him take a penalty this season so far for the Bluebirds. But he's going to step up to put Chippenham into a 2-1 lead if he buries it. If not, we'll be level pegging. Danny Greenslade for the Bluebirds. Penalty kick. Daz Knat's going to pass out. Danny Greenslade saved by Charles Cook. Junaid Meads the first out to go and congratulate the goalkeeper with a fist bump. Now it's going to be Jordan Greenidge. 3 penalties done. Dartford missed their first 2 and scored their third. Chippenham have almost done a sandwich. They've missed their first, scored the second, and now missed the third. But they've all been good penalties so far. The goalkeepers have been on fire at the moment. And Jordan Greenidge, who was brought on towards the end of the second half of extra time, is going to step up for Dartford. It's another left footer to take. He's got that big green mass of Will Henry. He's already saved 2 spot kicks. And that's a good penalty though by Jordan Greenidge. Pressure on the Bluebirds, and it's going to be the pressure on the youngster. We talk about pressure making diamonds. He's been thrown into the first team this season. He's had to make an impact. He has made an impact. And that was Jordan Greenidge who's buried the ball into the back of the net. 2-1 to Dartford. Noah Cobben's got to step up and bury it to level it. Noah Coppin, right-footed for the Bluebirds. The academy graduate. It's the biggest match of his career. Right for the penalty kick, you can hear the cheers as he takes his time. Noah Coppin for the Bluebirds. It's saved by Carls Cook, but only into the back of the net. As we now reach sudden death, everyone, the thousands of eyes, the thousands of ears on this match now, the most anticipated game this afternoon. The biggest match currently going on in England. And it's going to be Durajaje to step up as we go into sudden death. Dartford score or Chippenham. Durajaje is going to step up. He's going to take right-footed.
No, just going to be professional.
Durajaje for the darts. Takes. Saved by Will Henry. Big stuff for Chippenham Town. It's going to be the man who scored some incredible goals this season, Alfie Santos, who's going to step up. Cannot contain myself. I'm sure the Bluebirds, don't get ahead of yourself. It's penalties, it's a cruel way to go. But Alfie Santos, he's played for Weymouth. Weymouth were the last side to beat Dartford on penalties. Every penalty so far has been on target. So many saved. This is the 5th penalty that's been saved. Will Henry saved 3. He's matched how many he saved in the league season. And now Alfie Santos could step up for Chippenham Town to send them through to the semi-finals of the National League South playoffs. The Brazilian's going to step up right-footed. Santos for Chippenham. I cannot believe it. The celebrations on the pitch. Chippenham Town have done it. The unthinkable unfolds. Chippenham have dumped out Dartford or rather. They're facing Ebbsfleet on Sunday. After 121 minutes, it's such a cruel way to go. No goals, but Will Henry's the hero of the spot kicks. I feel so bad for Dartford. They were good. It was an even match. There's so many celebrations on the pitch. Chippenham going to celebrate with their fans. Again, I was emotional after the Haven match. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. All credit to Dartford. They've done so well. 4th in the league. They deserve to be in 3rd position. They've had some remarkable results. But the cruelness of penalties, it's the Russian roulette. And it's dumped the darts out. Chippenham have made the journey to Kent, and they've dumped Dartford out. So full time at Princes Park. After extra time, it's finished Dartford 0, Chippenham 0. But on penalties, it's finished Dartford 3, Chippenham 2. No, sorry, I can't muddle myself. Dartford 2, Chippenham 3. Kean Ward, your assessment.
Jamie, Matt, congratulations. Everyone back in Wiltshire, around the world. Wow, what an afternoon of football. And Matt and Jamie have a hug next to us. Chippenham are off to Ebbsfleet on Sunday afternoon. Wow. And let me tell you... You good? Wow, what an evening of football. There's a Chippenham fans to our left going mental. The 150 or so who have travelled with here this evening. Fair play to them as Dartford will face another season in the National League South, and Jamie's sat here next to me holding back the tears. What a night for Chippenham Town Football Club. And for those of you who heard Steve King have a bit of a bite at myself and Jamie and the comments he made, only apologies for that one. I do thoroughly apologise for the actions of the Dartford manager this evening. But what a night. Matt, how are you feeling, mate?
Relieved. Very, very relieved. Unbelievable penalty shootout that is. You can just see down by the away end, the Chippenham players and fans are both celebrating, and fair play to them. It's absolutely deserved. What a shootout that was. Jamie is in absolute tears right now. But full credit to Dartford. You know, they've done absolutely well this season, and to play a whole 120 minutes of football and extra time and penalties, got to give full credit to Steve and the team. You know, I hope to see them next season do well.
Dartford, they finished fourth. You might be able to hear the celebrations over my voice, and Chippenham celebrating down in the far end. You know what this means to them. You know what this means to them after long, gruelling 40 games where there's been so much uncertainty. It was throughout the season. It's been ups, it's been downs. We've been in the promotion hunt for a lot of the season. We've been in the playoff. We've been in the relegation zone at points. I feel, or down the bottom certainly. And the side, the Minnows, the side that were not expected to be anywhere near this level. They were not expected to challenge. I think, speaking to the managers and coaching staff at the start of the season, what was expected was top 10. What was hoped for was top 10. I don't think the playoffs were ever even dreamed of. Not only were the playoffs achieved in dramatic circumstances, but the playoffs have been progressed through in dramatic circumstances. And wow. Matt, can we quickly see the chat? I want to see if anyone, what messages we've got sent through. Why did the Dartford manager say to the court, we'll address all this in time. Pure unity and togetherness from the squad. The passion is evident to wear the shirt with passion and pride. Passion and pride. You'll see it any time you look under the Chippenham badge. That's what it says, pride and passion. And that's what the players in the squad today have done. They've played with pride. They have played with passion. And they've played for our little market town. Noah Coppin, the man who went out to score Chippenham. Alfie Santos, all the credit to him really. He's the one who's bagged the winning penalty. Will Henry's the man of the shootout there. He saved 3 Dartford spot kicks. Every single Dartford spot kick were really good, but they couldn't find the back of the net. Thank you very much. I'm getting congratulations from my phone. Is struggling to blow. It's blowing up right now. I think my phone went on the floor at some point in the celebrations. But wow. I'm going to let you catch your breath after that one. I'm just going to shut up for a minute. And thank you very much to the people that have stayed up all this way and have stayed up all this time. It's been all this way. The 100 or so Chippenham fans that have made the journey. And you've seen, we've changed our cover photos, we've seen all the photos online and everywhere. Alfie Santos steps up and scores the Bluebirds' winning goal to send the Bluebirds to the semi-finals. Oh my goodness. That is the best way to put it. The curtain falls on the dart season and Chippenham Town progress. I can confirm already, I'll be doing commentary at Ebbsfleet on Sunday. The second time in 3 or 4 weeks.
I'll be there.
Kean's going to be there. Kean might jump on commentary with us, so you might be getting the 3 of us again. We're all going to be there. I might sign off for now. I can see that many of you have. We're down to 408. If you want to find us, reach us at Chiptown FC. We're an ever-growing club. Reach me at Oleshinsky Jamie. I'll spell that for you. OLESZYNSKI and then JAMIE. That's my Twitter. If you'd like to tweet me, message me with your... I'll be doing the post-match interviews very shortly. So if you want to tweet me or message me, absolutely, I'm going to be there to listen for you. And the Chippenham fans are going to come over and to give us an applaud. Long, arduous journey. And we will go again on Sunday. Luke Ross, you might be able to hear Screamer come on. He's got the shirt off. Chippenham Town heading down the tunnel. We will be doing the interviews, but I'm going to sign off for now. Kian, we're signing off. We will be hearing from you more on Sunday. Do you have anything to say to the 300 or so that are still in our MixLR chat?
Yeah, see you soon. See you Sunday. Up the Bluebirds. Nearly swore then.
Up the Bluebirds again. Matt has made way, but we will be seeing you on Sunday from Ebbsfleet. Tune in on MixLR. And wow, thank you very much for listening, and we will see you soon.